Super C, we're back. You son of a bitch. We need a couple runs of this game for sure. Ugh. I should probably practice that one boss. I didn't do that yet. I'm a little concerned that that's going to require some know-how. Boss 7, that is. I want to make a challenge out of that boss anyway, so I might run there. Later, if I can't get it. Oop. Hey, there's another spread. Neat. They really want you to win here. They really want you to tear this place up. Man, that dude I hosted last night, Retro Achievements Master. He's like in the top 100 on the site out of the 100,000 people who signed up. Been tracking these out for like 10 years. Oh, God, I always fall for that. Wasn't paying enough attention for the trick shot there. I will take laser. afraid of the being too close to the edge of the screen on this section here. Yoink. Oof, that was close. The lack of iframes really makes the sprite gun ridiculous in this. Let's see here. I'm just making sure that I'm done with all of this up till I think I am, so all of these stages are just in the way, unfortunately. I did not want that. Did not want that either, damn. Really messed up. Oh well. The stuff I'm working on doesn't really care about lives very much, so... Basically just speed running through... I need credits, I guess. Credits are important, nothing else really. Basically one try per credit, and I get 3 tries on stages 7 and 8. That's what we're working on now. Good warm up for the run I'll be doing later, which is no upgrades and 2 loops through the whole game. Then I'll care about lives. I don't know if that's 1 CC, probably not, but even so, I only have a couple continues, so I'm gonna need to be a little careful. There we go. Back in business. I'm gonna need this gun going into stage 7 to try that garbage again. It's not super hard, it's just real nasty. I only get 1 try per run at that one. And last time I got screwed by the camera not working. It just decided to kill me, basically. So I don't really know how to fix that. 2 achievements scare me. That one and the boss, bare bones. I'm not sure that that's easy or not. Konami Code disables some of the achievements. It would be more challenging to just make me use the fire gun the whole time or something. Like, they have one challenge to use the laser on the boss. Whatever, that gun is good, though. I know people don't like it for the stages because you only get one shot, but the bosses, it's fine. It does a ton of damage. It's one of the easier challenges in here. Probably does more damage on bosses than the spread gun. Probably is just faster every single time, every case. Is one of the easier bosses in this game. He just has no health for the spread gun. I'd heard that the last boss also requires you to come in with the laser. Not sure what that entails exactly. Maybe there's one in the stage. I don't know. I think it was fire, actually. Because of how far away you have to be or whatever. I think it's the only gun that would hit. Keep going. Almost got there. Death here is a restart. I need to get through this level with the spread gun. We're at the point of no return on this achievement. Everything I did up until this point has been just to get here, basically. Alright, we have a shot. No shooting up, down, or diagonally. Make it to the boss. No jumping either. I almost hit the jump button there, but I need to make sure I don't do that. That's against the rules as well. For no reason. No reason at all. Just, why not? They can detect if you jump, so they just threw a rule in for it because of the ability to do so, I guess. Why not just no stepping backwards while you're at it? Okay, I've got a problem with the camera here, and I don't really know how to resolve it. I think I'm gonna just take it super slow. And see if we can finally get this by making stairs. You see how the camera's not catching up with it? Like, what the fuck do you do here? What's the problem? Exactly. I don't really understand how to resolve this. I'm gonna die again. Fuck's sake, man. Please pan down. Bill, don't do it. I might be okay. I'm at the absolute limit here. I don't know how to hit this there. Come on. So annoying, dude. What do they want here? Well, there's no time limit. What in the world is this? I have no idea how to make this happen now. I can't get any closer to the wall. There, finally. Like, what the fuck is it not blowing up for? Yeah, no, they take multiple shots, but like, you see what I'm doing, right? God, this is terrifying too. I really want this done. I want it out of my way so I can get back to, I don't want to say good achievements. Achievements. Come on, I want the camera to fix real bad. It would be super nice. I'm worried that I'm somehow gonna hit the egg below this egg and die, though, if I go nuts. I think I'm in trouble. I think I'm slowly dying. Am I still good here? I think I'm gonna get got, and it's gonna be complete nonsense. And I don't know what to do to fix it. Like, I have no idea how to make this happen. We're almost there, though. If it just doesn't screw me over, maybe we'll be okay. Doesn't it feel like we're getting further away from visibility, though? It's just like pixels away from instant death. It won't take much for the camera to take me out at this point. We're so close to the bottom of the stupid tunnel. Okay, now what? Did I go the wrong way? Are you seriously not gonna... Actually, why isn't it done yet? Shouldn't it be done from that? Did I shoot up when?
The Bouncer.
Okay, this can be destroyed. I understand how to do this boss at least. Well, it didn't give it to me. But yeah, I guess I needed to crawl all the way to the boss. I thought it was over there But I would have died anyway. I would have gotten it, though, you're right. I would have gotten it right at the end if I just kept going. I kind of forgot that it was all the way to the boss. It's such a mind-numbing achievement that I keep forgetting the rules, because there's like 8 rules. One of them is, for no particular reason, get past the eggs. Which I did do, but not being able to jump would have made it impossible. I would have had to kill them all, and I would have failed the other achievement that I got. So at least I got one of the 2. I got the easy one, though. Comparatively easy. I'd like to do that boss now. That boss achievement is beat the boss with no upgrades, no jumping, no deaths. And I understand how to do it now, because there's a destructible part I didn't know about. I'll be taking a death right before the boss to get rid of this laser. But I couldn't resist how much easier it is to just do this. Man, I'm looking forward to doing the eggs again. The egg shuffle. When I get down there, I have to turn right. That's what killed me. Here, I gotta turn right. Literally couldn't see that. These things are crafty, they turn on you. I was confused what to do there. I was right, but I second guessed myself. I'm getting confused on my achievements goals here. I want to make sure I get this boss this time, though. I can give it a shot on stage 8. Also, it's a pacifist thing, but good luck. I need to take a death right before I get to the boss. I didn't need to take a death there, but I took one anyway, and game over. That's what confused me. Because I actually did legit die on the way in. Aha! Fire, just like in Aliens. Wow, this is the worst. That sucks. The explosion doesn't even work. How the fuck do you get that other one? Wow. Is this the end? I think it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong anyway. There's a lot more crawling around to do here. This is the end, where the web stops. Alright, I'm gonna pull this challenge up so I have it in my face. That makes it a lot easier for me to understand. No jumping, no dying, no guns. I just gotta take that ear out. Now we're good. Should be nice and clean now.
The Bouncer.
Well, that's one problem solved. I was concerned with that one, but it's easy when you know how to do it. Don't kill any runners. Challenge. Gross one. I'll be using precision for this, so laser would have been ideal, not fire. I don't think fire is good for me. I'll take my sweet time. There's a lot of them. It's so annoying to deal with that. Not kill a single one. It's really easy to just get them. They come out of all freaking zones. Oh my god. Really? He just shoots forward? Ugh. Fuck. Oh, that's fast. Well, I don't think I have any checkpoints left. That's fine, let's go again. I kind of wanted to see the last boss, but I forgot about the turrets there. Yeah, it's my understanding that most of these you can cheat on. I don't know why. I think someone else probably made them than the person who made the ones that don't say that. Legit just plays Super C with 9 lives just as a rule. Just all the challenges are designed with it on. That's what it seems like. They can be done though. The one that sucks the most, it's definitely in the top 5 worst, up there with roller games and the muck truck, is the spread gun thing that I have to do. And lives don't help at all for that. In fact, nothing does. Nothing at all. There's nothing I can do to prepare for that crap. All I can do is bring the spread gun and hope that it works. If I can get to the aliens section, I'm good. I just gotta remember that I have to turn right. But I don't even really have to remember that. It just kills me. It's okay to die. It's not in the rules. I just need to keep going. I could theoretically get to level 8 with no deaths and still get that achievement. Seems pretty obvious to me that if you're making a skill-based challenge that you shouldn't let the players have 20 lives, but they could just come through the level with 20 lives anyway, so kind of irrelevant. Like if I really struggled with the perfect challenge on one of the stages, I could just beat the game twice, come back with literally 30 lives earned from points, right? But if I'm allowed to cheat, I could just do that from the start. I haven't done that yet. It's actually one of the achievos to use some cheat codes. Does the Japanese version of this game have stage select? I was wondering about that. People are giving me different takes. I think Game Epic uses lying and saying that it does. It would be nice if it did. We could use that for Arcade Pit, but I don't think it does. Contra 3 does in the Japanese only version. and we kind of translated that version and used that so that we could get that. America just doesn't like stage select. We just decided it's against the rules. Wonder why my challenge is reloaded there. Could we get Game Genie to work and make a save and use that? Is that a thing? Maybe? That would be cool. I didn't really consider that, but once it's programmed in and on, maybe we could, but stage select would be like a hard-coded stage thing, right? It wouldn't be actually a UI. There's a UI in Contra 3 to actually pick a stage like you would expect. And that's really nice. It's really ideal. A lot of these games have it, honestly. The Sunset Riders has it. The Turtles games all have it. What's wrong with this thing? It didn't pop up. Whatever, I don't care. Leave it down there. Well, I guess I want to bring enough lives to get the Pacifist Challenge for Stage 8 done forever. Just don't even shoot. Just keep on running. Don't even shoot. Why risk it? Just take the death. If you can't dodge, die. And you should have enough lives to get through if you bring in 8 lives. It's gonna be rough not killing the brain shooting things. But I'm gonna try it that way. See if just throwing lives at it works. Be evasive. It's not that bad, but I do expect to take a couple deaths there. Another win for Bill. So many of these are instant death. It's just over and over again. Bubbles. This challenge was annoying, not shooting up during this stage. Like, it sucked a lot, don't get me wrong. But it made more sense than the other one. That one's leagues worse. All of the regular Contra challenges feel like they're free compared to the nonsense ones And they're supposed to be challenging too, like the bare bones fight with that boss was only hard because I didn't understand the weak points. The no deaths achievements are fine for this game. I think I'd actually include them without any complaint in all the contras. Blech. Ah, fuck. Couldn't hide in time. I should have gone up right like I always do. I ruined my normal path. One less life for fleeing fellas later. Well, my mind's pretty refreshed on exactly what the challenge is with the spread gun now. No jumping, no shooting up or down diagonally. I need to get through the eggs to the point where we get to the facehugger eggs. And once I'm there, I don't need to worry about it so much anymore. Just keep on not jumping, keep on not shooting in the wrong direction, but I don't need to stay alive. I can take deaths at that point, and I can just walk to the exit if I have to. It should be done. I think that's what confused me, is I knew that once I got past that point I was pretty much in the clear, and it didn't go off because it actually wants me to get to the boss for some reason, but for all intents and purposes, the part that sucks where I have to have the spread gun is only on those eggs. Stage 5. If I do well enough, I can get the second loop thing done on this go. Like, if I can get what I'm after. I can just keep going. We're in it for another loop or two regardless. I need to do one from the start with no upgrades at all. That's close. That was close too. Freaking guns. Because of the way the guns work, if you leave them alone and they're focused on you, man, I should be shooting more. 2 deaths so far. I still have like 8 lives, but damn. Gotta get a couple extra points out of the shuttle. Yeah, this challenge isn't... I wouldn't say it's hard, it's poor. It's lousy. It's not really difficult in any measurable way. It's just precise in a way that the game is not capable of. Like, you can't do this, actually, without exactly one method that doesn't feel right and doesn't really work, I would say. But it's not, like, technically difficult to do it. The game is tracking them for me. As soon as you see it tick off on my tracker, it's ticked off on the site as well. Alright, no shooting up or down. Carefully. Removing the fellas. I really need to get down bottom with the spread gun. That's the thing here. If I can't do that, I have failed the challenge. After that, nothing really matters, as long as I continue to follow the rules. And no jumping. It's so easy to forget the mechanics of this challenge because they're so normal, contra-normal stuff, right? Jumping? Come on. What? I'm concerned that I fall too fast here, and that's why I die. Come on, God. Ah! Hate this. Hate it. I hate it. It's not fair at all, man. What did I do wrong? What pixel are you looking for? I don't know what I did last time that worked over this crap, but yeah, screw it again. How can I make the screen scroll more friendly? What did I do? What is wrong with the method there? I've got to run through the entire game again just to try again. Like, huge pain in the ass. I don't know what it wants. Fuck. I might have enough lives to do this pacifist thing still, so I'm trying to get there with that. It seems like only spread works, but regardless, that doesn't solve my problem, which is once I get below where I can get a new weapon, I can't switch off the regular gun if I'm dead again. Pacifist run go. No more shooting. Tried to sneak through there. Thought maybe I could kill one without dying to him. God, they're so annoying. This is gonna be rough. I don't think I can make it this way. I gotta kill these. I have to. Shit. There's so many of them. Ah. Why do these guys have to come out of every corner? What's their deal? I don't know about that. I don't think I should take that. Come on, man. Let me grab it. What the fuck, dude? God. Ah. Start over, man. Machine gun's fine, I think. Fire, maybe. I think machine gun's likely to work and fire is not. I think laser is the best choice, though, and I don't have that. One stray bullet there. Don't like that. Didn't know what to do. How did he get up there? Just let him take me out. The stage is not short, man. Like, fuck off. Come on. It's bad enough without this restriction. I think this is one of the meanest pacifists I've ever seen. I'm gonna try fire. In the hopes that it kills these faster and I take less shots, which is less risky in a different way. Fuck's sake. It's over. This is really bad because this game does not want you to do this at all. It doesn't make any sense to ask for it here. It's not like Contra 1 where you do pacifist to stage 1. You just walk through and the guys don't come running out of every corridor at you at 100 miles an hour. It's so hard to not shoot them on accident. Like, pacifist on this stage, nothing. It's dirt cheap, it's free. This is where you can do it and actually do it. And they did ask for that, and I got it pretty quickly. Also, it's stage 1, so you don't have to go through the whole game to try. Ugh, back to the board. I didn't get anything out of the last try. All I got was screwed by the camera, and I failed the challenge. I thought I could make it. I'm gonna restart. I'm not taking a death there. The Japanese version probably isn't legal though, right? Let's put in the cheat codes. Just start with 20 lives, see what happens. Look at two fellas. All right, what are the cheat codes here? When do you punch in this? There's one for music, and I don't know what that one is. That one's simple, though. Let's see. Man, this is not the Konami code. It's similar. I was wondering why it didn't work.
The Bouncer.
Great. Medoli.
The Bouncer.
The Japanese version interchangeable for these achievements than the from the American version? You just switch them back and forth? Does that actually work? I guess I could use stage select. I mean, that would help me out a lot. It won't help me with the shitty achievement that I'm working on though, because, well, I guess it would because I stage select to stage 6, but it wouldn't help me as much as I would like because there's no spread gun in stage 7, like anywhere. It's like past the point where I need it. I think maybe 1 drops if you can catch it in front of the eggs. That's useless. It's too late. Alright, well, with the cheats on, we're gonna do the weird pacifist challenge of World 9, World 8. There's some pretty nasty stuff in World 8's Ceiling Crusher with the fellas running into you while it's crushing. They block the entire way. I don't know exactly how you're supposed to survive that, so... I mean, you're obviously supposed to just shoot them, they die in 1 hit, but since you can't do that, I guess you just take a death in pacifist mode, so that also makes me feel like this is the intended way to do that, Chivo. That's interesting. Well, if stage select works for the game, we gotta rehaul this whole game for Arcade Pit anyway. Should be using the Japanese version. Unless there's some other radical change. 30 lives. I knew about that, I think, but like, that's so many. It's a hilarious number of 1-ups. That pretty much throws all the 1-up based achievements out the window. Like, one of the achievements is to do 2 loops. How could you fail? With 30 lives, plus the 10 you're gonna get from points on the way. There is a limit on how many times you'll die in a game, no matter how bad you are at it. And I feel like 40 is going to push it for the average person. For this one, I feel like it's over that line a little bit. Do we have 11 lives on? Yeah, because when you spawn in this game, you get some time before you get killed again. We're at 12 1-ups. Ooh, 10 achievements left to get. They're not so bad. One of them is beat the game. One of them is beat the game stage 8, no deaths. One of them's beat the game twice. Another one's beat stage 8, just in general. So that's, you know, just beating the game and doing well at it. I can get through stage 8 with no deaths. That might take a try or two, but I don't think there's any trouble other than a couple gotcha spots and the jump there at the start across the pit. That's a pretty dangerous jump. If I come in with the spread gun and I'm just cruising. Another one is to beat the game with just the regular gun. You know, whatever. I can do that. Regular gun's workable. Love 1-ups. Give me all of them. Apparently beating the boss at far range means bringing the laser. I guess because you can't hit it unless you're up close. Unless you have the laser specifically, it has some kind of weird hitbox, or was it fire? It's one of those two that hits it somehow. It probably is fire. I keep mixing them up. Somebody said what it was yesterday. That boss is the one with the big scorpion body thing and leans in. The abomination. It's the one pictured in the achievement over there in the center. And from far away, you probably hit it in the mouth and the corner of the fire explodes into the eye. That's probably fine. And fire is in stage 8, so that's something. There's something to that. That means that each continue is a chance. I just have to do the whole stage without dying, unfortunately. That might be tedious. Shit. What a shot, man.
got me.
That guy had 2 bullets? I'm not allowed to have 2 bullets. Let me see this here.
Test. Bury me with my Contra.
Something like that. I miss Sunset Riders. Sunset Riders didn't ask me to shoot diagonally down the entire section sideways. Sunset Riders just wanted me to get a perfect on a boss who is impossible. Good times. Buck Truck is worse. No doubt about it. I mean, it's not worse in the respect that I could do Muck Truck as many times as I wanted without redoing the entire game. This is more tedious than Muck Truck. But the achievement for Muck Truck is slightly worse. I think that they're actually more comparable than you think. At least I understand this one. I wouldn't say that that's true, though, because I don't actually understand why the camera didn't cooperate last time, and what can I do to prevent it from happening again? Does anyone have any camera strats? What the hell did it pan down too far for? What am I gonna do when I'm not allowed to jump and make the camera not kill me like that? I wasn't ready. I thought I was safe. Rude game. No idle time. Oh well. How many lives do I have now? 15? 20? Roller games is, oh my god, not even close to as good of a game as Contra, so there's that. That is part of why Muck Truck is worse. But honestly, the achievement itself is comparably bad to this one. At least with this game, I can look at people who have done it. I couldn't even do that with roller games. No one played it, so I had no support network for that. We scoured the internet and found 1 or 2 dudes who completed the Muck Truck the way it was asked for. Just by pure coincidence did they do that. It's gonna be a rough go. Controlling this boss with the regular gun is a lot of work. There we go. Well, you can grind for points. That was stupid, but Muck Truck was really bad because it felt like you had to cheat. Only 12 lives. There's also the one on 6-1 Perfect that didn't make any sense because you had to break the game. You had to make it not spawn an enemy to get through there to do what they were asking for there. I would say that one also is comparably bad. Oof. Fuck. I only found one human who did the Muck Truck. I found a TAS. That doesn't really help me though. I found TASes that just died to the Muck Truck because they didn't care to dodge it. My chance for this achievement requires the S, so I need to get through here right now with this. And I almost did not make it. We're good. We have another try. The camera nonsense. Mostly I brought 9 lives for the pacifist thing though. I have no idea what to do. I have no idea how to control the camera here. Snake escaped. Oh well. I feel like I did the long walk down steps to make the camera work for me, but I don't know how I did that. Maybe just the way I came into it to begin with was how it happened. I don't know. I think I'm in trouble. That's what I think. Oh good, that was R. If it was anything else I would have lost. I was realizing in despair that I shot a thing there. But thankfully it was not a weapon replacement. It was just the rapid fire. Which I did not have yet. Maybe I need just to glitch out the shots to make them cooperate better? I'm not sure. Whew, that was garbage. Not allowed to shoot up or jump, so that guy was gonna get me. Like, maybe landing there made a difference. I don't know. I hate taking my time here because these fellas are jumping at me and it's a little scary. If I die, it's over too. But I'm gonna take my damn time. Jerk. No, it's killed me when I drop one on purpose. I definitely did not make that mistake last time. I think there's ground there. There. I don't trust it at all. Oh my god. Am I dead? No, not yet. Wish I could walk up this stupid thing, but no jumping for no reason. No jumping. It hasn't killed me yet, so that's good. We might be in the zone here. The zone of why isn't this gone yet? Having a wonderful time in Super C. Absolutely gaming out of our minds here. If you look super close, sometimes you can see a single green pixel. Not always, but sometimes, and I can use that to judge if the thing is actually gone. Fuck! Why? Why? No! Fuck! What did I do? Contra, why did you do this to me? I have no idea why it did that. Like, I'm a pixel off of safety. Why? What's the problem? Where did I lose it? Where did it fail? I guess I'll read the notes on that after this run. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. It's crap. That is such a bad challenge. I don't know if they delete challenges, but damn, they should. Kind of like an emergency to delete that one. To fix Super C, it needs to be gone. I'm not gonna shoot anymore from here on out. This is where they start to show up. I'm just gonna let these guys get me, like, whatever. It's too bad. We have 13, 14 lives. I'm running. See if I make it. I don't know how else this can be done. That's pretty good goings there. These red things tend to go away after 100 years of being on screen. I might have to kill them here just to get through the jump. I don't know. Wow, they're mean. They're so mean. Where do you put me? Come on. How many lives do I have left? Eventually these will stop spawning. They are huge hitboxes on them and very dangerous. That one felt safe. That one also feels safe, but that's okay. I'm just gonna keep going. There's fire right there. That's interesting. If that's what I need, it might be easier to do than I thought to kill this boss the way they're asking for. Yeah, so we're just dead here, right? Like, there's no way. And I am running out of lives, so I'm not gonna make it. Challenge also sucks. Like, why is it still going at this point? It should have ended. There's nowhere to go. God damn it. It's rude as hell already. Man, I can't believe that 14 lives is not enough to do this one. I might switch to the Japanese version and bring 50. Because fuck this, man. These are just not playable. They're really bad. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna try and beat the game. Like, I'm not sure that I can even get there anyway. Like, playing normally is tough enough. Fuck off with the pacifism. End it, dude. Put it down after that point of the game, right? Like, why does it go on into the crushing ceiling where you cannot possibly get away? There's no answer there. I mean, this set has, like, plenty of good achievements in it. It's just mixed in with the worst damn things. I kind of didn't remember that the code would give me a bunch of lives with it, so I guess I can try again if I don't get the boss with the fire here. Yeah, like, I like most of the achievements in the set are fine. More than half didn't bother me at all, or for fun. Just a couple, like I said, to fix the achievement pack, they just need to delete the ones that are actually, like, don't work. They don't make any sense. They're bad. They're just no good. There's no salvaging the spread gun walking downwards achievement through the eggs. Is no good. Well, I was close to where I would have been able to start dodging these guys again. Got fire. I don't know exactly what they want for this boss fight, but I guess we'll find out. I don't remember this part. This is further than I've been going in my runs, so I've been focused on doing the levels one at a time as I get to them. I think they're saying just stand back here and blast. Which is just like, do you know how to fight the boss, the achievement? How do they know where I'm at on the screen, I guess? Question. I think I'm safe here. So if this is it, this is all there is to this achievement. My going prone might get me killed, I better watch it.
The Bouncer.
Didn't give it to me. Why not? Oh, because live cheat's on. That's why. The live's code is messing up some of these other ones. Let me reopen this. It needs resync. All right. I want to switch to the Japanese version, see if it lets me do what people are saying, which is stage select and all that stuff. And see if the achievement still rolls around. It does. It does indeed have a real. Somebody told me last night that it didn't. I was wrong, but turns out it does. Can we use this to skip the grind and just go straight to the worlds I'm working on? The cheat is to hold down, press start, and then hold select until the game starts. It's the easiest cheat in the world. Let's try stage 6, see if it gives it to me, or at least we can work on the camera problem. But I don't see why it wouldn't give it to me. It seems like it's loaded. Seems like I'm allowed to use this version. Seems like I'm allowed to use stage select. I'll tell you this, I was allowed to use stage select in Contra. Well, not Contra, what the hell is that game called? The cowboy game, Sunset Riders. I was allowed to use stage select in that, and it worked just fine. Back! Well, I don't need lives, I just need the spread gun. It's fine, I love this. Come on. Okay, well, let's try again. There are 2 achievements left that are stupid. this go down, descend one, and then there's the other stage 8, no deaths on the enemies thing, and those 2 I'll cheat to get with the Japanese version. It seems like they were obviously meant to be dealt with in a manner like this. Then there won't be any cheats on the rest of them. It's illegal anyway. I already figured out laser on the, or fire on the boss. That's easy. No problem there at all. And I need to do a bare bones run from the start. I think what I'll do is bare bones from the start, and then on the second loop, I'll grab fire on that boss and kill him, and I'll be the last one I get. Did I get perfect on stage 8? No, not yet. That's the last one left for that. That's easy too, I think. Easy enough. It's probably the hardest stage because of all the gotchas, but there's a spread gun. If I just be careful, I can do it after a couple tries. Alright, camera. Please. How can I make you listen to me here? Can I, like, slope better or something? Can I, like, make this part pan down slower at the beginning of my jump? Like, there must be a place somewhere where I'm making a mistake. In the game, in the achievements ideas of mistake, that is. Not an actual mistake, just a, you know, camera error, I guess. I think the one time I was able to get all the way to the bottom, I did destroy every orb. It could actually be that. I don't know why that would affect things. But I did take my time. That was my first instinct, was if I destroy the entire wall and drop down one orb at a time, I would get there. I don't know why that would be the case, but it might be. I don't feel like I'm making any better progress than before, but it's how it was last time as well. It's really hard to tell if I'm okay or not. I want to say that I'm not. Based on nothing. Based on anxiety, I want to say that I'm not okay. No, it's bad. It's really, really unfair and lousy to ask for this, whatever this is. I didn't do anything wrong, per se, to make it lose. It just kind of sucks that bad, that's all. And they made sure it did. Like, why no jumping? They want this. This is the whole achievement is camera manipulation, is the achievement. They wanted it to be this. This is the goal of the designer here. I don't know why I died last time here. It's super, super, super close. To the point where I'm like, 1 pixel makes the difference between if I live or don't. You can't walk up and down the diagonal. I tried that. That would fix it. Gotta be careful not to shoot up also while I'm doing this. If I get this far, it sure does feel like I should be able to keep going, right? But eventually it just breaks. And I cannot dig through here without the spread gun, as far as I know. It might be... Okay, you cannot do that without dying. Good to know. I didn't get this reinforcement, so now I have to get through the entire facehugger section without dying, and I cannot jump or shoot diagonally, which I don't think is possible. I don't think that's a reasonable ask, but I'll give it a shot. No, can't be done. Literally impossible. I'm gonna put in the lives cheat and that cheat. Wow. That didn't work. Well, it worked, but it didn't give me stage select. Cannot seem to get both. I'll run through the whole game if I have to. I mean, whatever, but... Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna run through the whole game with 30 lives, then. And we're just gonna pray that I can get a repeat of what just happened on that stage. And then once I get there, I'll be able to burn through both of the garbage achievements that... Yeah, they really do need some kind of editor. Like... Somebody who's willing to go through and... If a challenge is super unpopular, they should be willing to delete or move it. Thanks. See you later. I really want to finish this game tonight, so I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to get rid of these two. These two are the ones. Once they're gone, I can get back to regular Super C work. The other, like, 8 are fine. One of them is just beat the game twice, and, you know, whatever, that's not very exciting, but... It's basically asking me to do a lot of work on so many lives. You only get 2 on that one to start with, and you earn the rest, so... That one makes sense, it's just boring. I don't think the second loop is harder or anything, not really. It might be a little bit, but... I was trying to stay alive while I was doing something with my mouse. Oop. They didn't get me. Thankfully, they didn't bring guns. Those guys. Ugh. I don't actually use notifications myself. I don't know anything about them. But they never seemed to be very reliable, so I just got used to the idea of if it's 8 o'clock and it's not Tuesday or Thursday, I'm probably online. I try to actually, below my channel, if you scroll down, there's a schedule thing. I try to use that calendar marker. I can update that one with my phone, so it's more accurate than not usually. Oh, piss. 31 lives left. I could have beaten that challenge with the spread gun. Like, I'm realizing that if I can use stage select to bring the spread gun, I can still skip some of this. If I could just grab the spread gun again after I'm forced to die to the camera. But it would sure be better to do it on this run. Hey, welcome in. I'm mostly playing the Japanese version to save time, because I'm after two stupid things at the very end of the game, and they have stage selects. I don't know why America doesn't, but maybe it's because it really was just a dev tool and they threw it out because they thought the game was finished or something. I don't know. Gotta grab, what is this, the only one of these in the whole game actually? I don't think I saw any other ones ever. Now that I've run through the whole thing, I think I can confirm that there are no more of these. They give you one for the earthquake zone where it doesn't do anything and then that's it. Area 5, no matter where it is in Area 5, it would be way more useful. But I guess I've been missing it. It must be one of those fast ones. $32. It doesn't seem like I'm gaining very many lives. Okay. I know I died once or twice. It just feels like I have less lives than I would expect. Since I started with 30 and only gained 3? Maybe that's about right. Yeah, I gained 5, died twice. I'm getting ready for the double run, and I need to know how many 1-ups I'm gonna have. I think I can expect to have 6 at this point. Pretty generous amount. Lots of mistakes there. Oh. So far this game is the same? That's what I had heard. Had to think about it, did you? Actually, where is the one in level 5? I don't remember it being here. I'm not seeing it. I don't think there's any more pickups at this point. Boss. $34 lives for the pacifist challenge. And the shitty spread gun challenge, hopefully. Ugh. Really want to get rid of that one so bad. Curse of the channel now. The new muck truck has appeared. It's always one, but fewer as bad as those two. Whoa. Lost my spread gun, but there's one more up the road. Gotta make sure I get there with that. This is kind of a bust. I guess I can game over here, actually. I'll get the 30 lives again. I probably should do that if this doesn't work. Simple enough to stay alive with the spread gun as long as you're precise. And death at this point is locked in. Three dragon faces with 5 mouths. This boss is so much nastier in Contra 3. The spread gun is why you can just sit there. If I had a different weapon, it wouldn't be like that. If you had just the basic gun, it's way more dangerous. Well, the bullets are destructible, but it's a lot more work. You really gotta know where to stand. Basic gun. Spread gun, you can do whatever the hell you want. The only threat is the snake, I guess. But even that, you can just blow up. Can't get any higher than this. Sticking with the plan that I did last time, every single egg will be destroyed. No mercy for any egg. In case it actually does affect the camera somehow, I will not risk it. No jumping, no shooting up, no shooting down, no nothing. I dislike the situation again, but it is possibly correct. Hard to tell. Apparently this is the only gun that can do this at all. Nothing else works. I haven't really tried any other guns though. I think I tried light fire. I did try fire and it did not work. I didn't try any other guns but those two. And the main basic gun, which obviously didn't work, or I would be done by now. It's hard to tell if we're safe until we get like halfway down. But it feels like we maybe are on something here. It's gonna be really frustrating if I take a death. We got a long way to go yet. But right around here is where it kills me when it decides to kill me. I have no idea why. Also, the spread gun randomly can destroy these. Like, it's really picky. All I'm doing is sitting here spamming, and eventually the spread shoots in a direction that it doesn't normally do, I guess. I don't really understand why, but after like 50 shots, it destroys an egg. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. I'm almost there. I'm almost clear of the part that will stop me from winning. I think we're safe. I'm starting to get hubris about this maybe is working. Okay. Looks promising. I did it again. I did it again. I always want to shoot up there. Couldn't resist. I'm gonna go get the pacifist one. I was so close. It's so hard. I should just turn off the ability to shoot up so that I can't fall for my own wanting to play Contra and fighting muscle memory. That's the same thing I did last time I beat it. I'm gonna go ahead and get the next one though. I just proved to myself that I don't need 30 lives for this, because if I have the spread gun, I can get through here with no deaths.
The Bouncer.
They gave it to me anyway. Yeah, fuck yeah. They messed up. It's done. Officially, the game can eat shit. Well, Retro Achievements can do it, I guess, because I'm not going to go back and do that one again. They messed up. They didn't count my shot, my stray shot. Bank error for me. All right, time for the pacifist run of stage 8. So much garbage in this stage to try to deal with. Those things home in a little bit. The orbs chase for the entire... until they get blown up, really. They just don't go away. The red ones do eventually go away. I have like 30 lives. I'm gonna push it and see if I can make it that way without risking a single shot, because I'm sick of this challenge, but I don't know if this is a better way to do it than to just fight the things. I do have a checkpoint here, though. I have 2 continues with 30 lives on them that I can use to try again. Doesn't work out for me. I can try killing them if this doesn't work. If it ends up not being enough. It feels like it's gonna end up being enough. That's a lot of lives. I got a long way to go, but that is a ton of lives, and it's not gonna be death the entire way. The hard part's at the start. The impossible part coming up doesn't eat as many lives as this. So it is why I feel like I need to cheat, but also I'm not gonna die there too much, right? So hey fellas. No shooting. No more shooting. Just gonna walk. Wish I knew how many lives I actually have. It's still more than 5, I know that. Cool. That's fun. Game design. Come on. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I feel like I have to cheat or just come into stage 8 with 20 lives from points, because like, what the hell do you do when they run down the hallway? You're done. You're cooked. I'm nearly there though, and hopefully they're gonna give me this one too. Me and my friends just gonna walk together.
The Bouncer.
Yeah. He's purple now, it's legal. Yeah, you can't do this without Really lousy boss, by the way. If you want Contra tips, do this. What the hell? Alright, this is back to the start for me, fellas. We're gonna skip to stage 8 and try to do it with no deaths real quick. And also far range the boss. And after that, it's complete the game with no lives cheat. Do it twice and do it with no gun upgrades. Which I'm gonna try to do all at once. I cannot seem to get this code to work. It is an easy one though. I'm not holding select long enough. Alright, no death. Bunch of 3 or Super C level 8. With fire. There's a spread gun up the road that I can take because there's fire later that I can use for the boss fight. Missed it. That's okay. This is good. Still, it's an okay weapon. I wish I had the spread though for sure. Keep rolling. This hallway is not that big of a deal. The hard part is the bubble guys. They could get me pretty easily if they come in the wrong way. I don't really know how to control them with the fire gun very well. Not the gun I would pick, obviously. It kind of works, though. A little bit. The spread on the explosion is nice enough to solve the problem. When the ceiling comes in at the wrong time that things get a little messed up. I'm pretty much golden here. These 2 achievements are both done, I think. How's the boss gonna get me when I'm in a zone where he literally can't? And I can just sit here and get the other achievements. Yeah, this is perfect. The only thing he can do to hit me, I think, is the red shot that actually does not aim at you. It just kind of shoots across the screen like that. It doesn't actually have any accuracy to it. As far as I know. Maybe a little bit, but like... an alarmingly low amount of damage from fire. But it's because it's not the center shot.
The Bouncer.
Such ugly thing. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the American version for no particular reason, just because I like the Super C logo a lot. But, we can get the other 3 on that one easy. No lives cheat. And we're gonna do this one first. Let's go. It's nice to be playing regular Super C. Feels good. It's a good game. You can just enjoy yourself. Have a good time. No power-ups. That's the run now. And that's an actual challenge that makes sense to me. I don't like it particularly, again, because it's just not a fun one. But I understand the challenge concept. It's what I would kind of expect to be the worst challenge in the pack. And that's... I wouldn't even say it's a bad one. I would just say I don't think it's interesting. But nope. Not even close to the worst one. Not even in the same universe as the worst one. Oh shit, I'm gonna get a good start at this. I shouldn't be dying in stage 1. I'm planning on doing 2 loops, so these lives do matter a little bit. I will be able to use real guns on the second loop, because I'll already have gotten the no guns achievement. So loop 2 is gonna be easier, even if they do turn up the difficulty. I'm gonna use the spread gun for the entire thing. So, yeah. This challenge is gonna be rough in a couple of places that I can see why it would be a struggle. Some of these bosses are really hard with the basic gun. It seems like the goal of a lot of the achievements is to show off stuff. I don't know what the hell's being showed off with the camera garbage, but that's where a lot of them come from. Not really what they play like, more what they do, what they show. Chrono Trigger had one that was just like, how many cats can you get? Turns out you can get 13 cats. When I get them all. Getting to level 99 is less of a grind. Man, I don't know if I need to restart, but that's pretty lousy to die there. I gotta play better. I'm so used to having the spread gun. Chrono Trigger itself is flawed in the cat gathering game being so lousy. Optional, but still doesn't justify what it is and how long it takes to do it. You would expect the remakes to fix that up, but they did not. Basically, you need 200 points over and over again to have a chance to generate a cat. You have to max out the cat food by just playing the expensive games until you win hundreds of it, and then when a new cat spawns, it empties it out. And you have to play that game like probably 60 times. After getting the points, the points are going to be a big grind too. Getting enough points to play it that many times. Shit. It gets a little hairy here in this first level, actually. Shouldn't be having so much trouble with level 1. It's just that one part right there that gets nasty. Well, I'm not of the opinion that even the most obscure Easter egg should have 6 hours of mindless grinding. Anything that requires mindless grinding is pretty much bad in my book. It's not even like leveling up. You're fighting a guy who gives you nothing for 5 hours. You get nothing but this. The payoff isn't there. I think it's one of the worst things in Chrono Trigger. It is optional though, so I give it a little bit of a break. I recognize that it's optional, I just don't like it. So I like collecting cats. It shouldn't suck so bad to do it. I'm only ever going to have done it the one time all the way through. I usually get 1 or 2 cats, but man, it gets much more difficult to get multiple cats after that. There's also a level 99 achievement, Fight, which is... That's nowhere near as bad. It only takes a couple hours to get level 99, and you're still playing the game. You could just keep playing the game and get the endings while you do it, for that matter. There's lots of good ways to get XP. And you get a fight for doing that. That somehow will still kill you. Some people enjoy grinding numbers up, though, I guess. Super Gunless continues. I gotta keep that in mind. I gotta make sure I don't accidentally pick one up. It's a thing. Fighting myself. Should be getting a 1-up soon. First. Hopefully gonna end up with a few because, yeah, it might be rough. The reason I'm not getting them is because I'm not breaking the pods open, so I guess the question is, am I allowed to... I probably should start shooting the pods and just not picking them up. I assume that does not ruin the achievement. I should have gotten a 1-up already. They must be worth a ton of points. Oh well. Yeah, they must be worth... Wow, they must really be worth a lot of points. Like, I should be getting close to 4 lives now, not 3. It would appear that they're worth more points than everything else combined. Taking out the red guy for no reason. That makes sense. I accidentally switched to weapons on Mega Man X a couple times, but I never ended up using them, I don't think. So I didn't unbind. The only thing I've unbound so far was the down button on the achievement in this game for not walking down while you're running forward, and the stage I just did was one of the two that had that. I'm gonna continue to shoot and not gather the weapons, I think, and hopefully that doesn't ruin the achievement. I gotta make sure I don't pick them up. They're just worth so many points. I'm probably missing out on 2 or 3 lives total from just those. They might as well have green mushrooms in them at that point. This game really captures the fighting an army feel with all the running guys. Like, what are they doing? They're just walking around. I was talking about it when I was running through this for the first 1,000th time. It's a very clean game. It doesn't like blink or lag at all anywhere in it, despite everything that's going on. Look how animated this thing is. runs fine. Not that I like this thing's ridiculous, but hey. Normal Contra weird enemies showing up. So far so good. Don't even have Rapid. I think Rapid counts as an upgrade, even though it's not a different gun. I'm not sure. Not gonna risk it. Don't need it. I have done the garbage. Flashed. Just disappears. 6 lives. Feeling pretty good about this so far. Yeah, the achievement messed up and gave me credit when I didn't actually do it. Like, I messed up. I made one minor mistake, and I didn't think I had it still. I just went to go do a different achievement, and it gave it to me, so no complaints. Ungenuine gameplay happening here on Smite TV. I'm not gonna shoot these ones. They're too risky. They're gonna sit here on the floor. I don't like it. 1-ups aren't worth it. I'm pretty close to where I would be if I had blown up every single one. I feel like I'm like half a life worth of points behind at this point. Roughly. It's been a while since I played FF8. It was one of the first ones I did before I started tracking which RPGs I've played through. Continues to be one of the worst that I've... Definitely the worst in the Final Fantasy series for me. And maybe the only one that I even dislike, for that matter. Not only the worst, but the only one that I actively have played to any degree and don't think is any good. I've now played the first 9 and Mystic Quest, and I think that's about it. And 14 and 11, I've played those, but I don't count those. I think 14's pretty solid. I didn't really like 11, but I'm not really comparing those to the ones that are single player. They're a different situation, and 11, when it came out, was probably fine. I played it pretty late in its life. Played it after WoW. Like, it had some challenging comparisons to make. Tactics is not really a Final Fantasy game either. It's very similar to a game that I like a lot, so I like Tactics just fine. Mystic Quest is also good. Oh, I slipped. Don't know why I got fooled there. Wasn't expecting the double shot. My first death. Final Fantasy XI introduced me to the concept of playing a game like that with a controller. So that's how fresh that's how old that game is. Playing an MMO without a mouse. That was a new concept for me. I'd never seen that before. And being able to use 2 monitors to play it also. Cross-platform with PS2, I imagine. But I'm not sure. I suspected it was. That would make sense. Oh shit. If that was a PS2 game, then damn, that's pretty wild. Like in that sense, that's definitely an achievement. I can't really, just because I didn't like the gameplay. Shit on a game like that. It was MMO gameplay, that was very grindy. Still haven't accidentally picked up a weapon yet. Doing good. Restrained myself so far. Yeah, I think I picked the red mage, which as far as I could tell was double as grindy as just playing one of the regular mages. I didn't like the combat anyway, but that probably made it even worse. Area 6. 7 lives going in. I can die here at the start quite a bit though. I gotta watch out. This is where I expect to die the most, up until stage 8's weirdness. Which I think if I take it slow I can deal with. This I can't really figure out how to get through safely. I think the thing is that only a couple of these can be on screen at a time, right? So take advantage of that fact, but even so. So dangerous. Second death. That's not too bad. I think I'm allowed to use credits as well, so. Damn it. Shouldn't be dying here. Wow. I've lost control of these. They're going nuts now, and I need to just get out of here. Big scary boss, phase 2. It happened. I don't know if that counts. I'm still on the basic gun. That's the rapid fire. I guess we'll find out. Well, I'll do the second loop with this too, and I'll do another loop if I have to. That spawns right in your face, and I always am shooting when I come down there. Because I feel like I'm in danger. I'm still on the basic weapon. I wonder if it counts. The comments might say. I don't really want to restart from here. I could just do a second loop real quick, but maybe I should. Just have a little bit to go. It's good practice, I guess. We'll find out if the comments are true. I'm gonna keep avoiding guns. Hey, this is way better than the other way. I mean, this still sucks from level design, but that's the only gotcha one that's really gonna get me, I think. The rest of them don't really fly in my face like that. Oof. It's nasty here. The way they throw them out sometimes is different. Apparently this is where I'm going to take a lot of deaths. Wow! Weird as hell. Damn, that's too bad. I dogged everything. Well, I'll be more careful with those spiders on the way in next time. We're allowed to kill the running guys this time. We're allowed to kill everything. It is great. This level's aesthetically intimidating, but it's not so bad. Not yet, anyway. It's a little rougher on the ceiling. Contra 3 is meaner here. I can still do the double loop. I'll get that, and then we'll work on the other achievement. That should be easy enough. The boss is hopeless against any regular techniques, so pretty much clear to get to loop 2 now. It's too bad I messed up the gunless, but That'll be easy to get next time. I just have, hopefully, 2 more loops to go. Regular Contra loops. One with no gun and one with guns. Yeah. Have some brain worms. They change colors. I'm going to assume that the run is corrupted and I need to just play the next loop normal and then I'll get the gunless run after that. Oops. Can't go in too early on that. Boss showed me who's what.
The Bouncer.
Yeah, it gave me one but not the other. I still have 4 lives. That's better than a normal start, probably, maybe. I'm not sure if the points value is consistently just like every 10,000 you get a life or something. If that's the case, then I'm definitely in better shape than just doing another lap anyway. But either way, I've got to go. Gotta go with it. Yeah, I have 3 continues still. That and the ability to use weapons is going to make this much easier. The most challenging thing left is to do what I just did again, basically, without making that one mistake. Or else I'd already be done. I just added another whole loop to this session by doing that pickup, unfortunately. I'm under the impression that it doesn't have like incremental points. You just get 1-ups every like 20,000 something points. Yep, I'm getting 1-ups left and right. I hate the power-up jump scare. I was afraid of the entire game. That's the only one that's gonna scare me the most though, because all the rest of them are... They're worth points, so I should be shooting them, but I'm not gonna get got by the rest of them. Oof. That's okay. I still have 1 more life than I normally would at this point. This should not be a hard one, just a time-consuming one. It feels the same. I'm not seeing any difference. I thought maybe it was harder, maybe faster bullets or something, but that's not the case. I don't think there's any difference. Based on my now expertise of Super C, I don't think there's any difference between the 10,000 runs I've done. Oop. Zone 3. Hey, Tic Tac, what's up? We're working on the wrap up now of these achievements. Oh. There are some really bad achievements in this set, for sure. You could argue one of the worst that I've seen, maybe. Muck Truck has a hold on that, though. I'm pretty sure that each one of these is worth some points, so I'm hesitant to not blow them up since it's so easy to do so. No idea what their value is. Maybe big. Area 4. Feels like I'm not as far as I thought I was, but it's because the second loop's messing with me. It's actually area 12. Gonna be going through the second loop here and then starting one more run with the Buster only, basically. Regular gun. I can't believe I messed up. I fell for that trick every single time when I was going through there with the spread gun. It scared me every single time I touched it, and I still couldn't remember that it was there. Random power up. Didn't bother me as much because it was just the rapid fire and it didn't ruin the challenge. That one, at least. But that time it did ruin the challenge. I'm coming. Help the elevator out a little bit with a little turbo. Oh. Oh no. Easy boss, come on out. Okay, Area 7 and well, Area 6. I just want to restart and get to work on the other one. I want to wrap this one up. Almost speedrunning a little bit, but I shouldn't do that too much because I don't want to risk losing it and having to do another whole freaking lap. 2 laps in this case. They almost bit me. I'm gutsy enough to turbo some of this. Alright, now, lesson learned. The one that messed me up last time is the next right here. Don't need to shoot there. There's no enemies. I think there is because every other ramp here has this thing in it, but I don't need to do it, so it's a mistake I made. Just vomit one upset you in this game. So many. I like it. Yeah, the spread in this game is something else. It's better than it ever is again, because of the way it works and the way iframes don't exist at all. Like, bullet for bullet, it does less than the regular gun, but you can hit all 5 of them, I think. I think you get credit for that if you do it right. Oh no! I seem to have a lot of trouble with this part. A lot of trouble. Like, I die here like 3 times each, unless I keep my spread gun the whole time, and I won't be able to bring it next time, so I need to work on this. They're so fast and they're so wildly different in their throws out of the egg. Yeah, that achievement failed because I grabbed the rapid last run, which I don't feel like should count, but it did, so I didn't mean to grab it anyway, but I lost a hero in Area 7, and I decided since I'm almost done, might as well just get Loop 2 done with, get the other achievement out. Might have to run the whole game again real quick. Real quick. With the button mashing gun. Almost there. I still have 5 lives. I lost a couple there. Okay, I have 8. Never mind. These guns do disappear if you sit here long enough. Can't believe I didn't die to that nonsense right there. Everything is so well animated and clean pixel art. These skulls have like 3 colors on them, but they still look great. Boss, I'm about to restart after this, so as soon as they give it to me, I'm gonna hit the button. They better give it to me. It's been 2 loops. Let's attack aggressively.
The Bouncer.
Alright, it's time for the last one, the one on screen. I've learned that the pods are worth a ton of points and I should shoot them even though it feels dumb to do that because I might accidentally pick one up. But I don't think I'm going to accidentally pick one up from that. I think I'm going to have one fall on my head and I'm going to shoot it without seeing it, and that's going to get it. So I have to watch out for that, not really blasting them for points. Pretty easy to blast them and then run. They're just worth like probably 4 lives on their own. I think like they really are worth a ton of points. So I don't want to skip them, unless I'm not allowed, unless I'm actually not allowed to do that. And that doesn't sound right, so. I pretty much know where all of them are at this point. Also, like every single one of them, so I'm ready for them. Nothing was different about Loop 2 at all, I don't think. Nothing at all. Felt like the same game, just honestly easier the second time around, not only because I was using weapons, because I had leftover 1-ups, so I had more 1-ups than normal for the loop. Just a thing you can do to get more score, I guess. I think that I could do the Battle Maniacs set. I looked at it. The hardest thing about that one is Dark Queen with no damage, which I don't like. I just don't remember how to fight her, that's all. I could figure it out. I could do it. I could do it in no short time. I don't know the NES Battletoads very well, but the I think that's talking about the arcade version. Oh, because there's no difficulty settings for this game. There is an arcade version of Super C, and that would make sense for the second loop to be harder than that. I don't think there is a harder difficulty in this mode. I didn't notice anything at all. And I feel like I would notice any single change whatsoever. It felt exactly the same. Like the bullets maybe move faster and I wouldn't notice that maybe if they didn't move super fast, but I think that they also were the same based on what I saw. Same number of bullets too, everything was the same. But the arcade version probably tries to scum you to death. Oof. Can't get rid of the red guy. There. Yeah, like I said, I looked at the Battle Maniac set. I can do that one. I could probably do it faster than I did this one, because it doesn't have anything truly terrible in it. It's just Battletoads, and if you can beat Battletoads, you've memorized it. That's all there is to it. Like, it's not really that interesting of a challenge. Most of Battletoads is Kaizo traps, to be honest. Come on. Jeez. I always feel like I'm gonna get got by that thing. It's got some very dangerous bombs. I don't think the new Battletoads was very popular, but I don't know anything about it. It looked very cartoonish, and it looked like a different kind of beat 'em up than the originals are. For better or for worse, but I don't think it was like a popular genre of game. Like, I don't think that people liked it. I haven't played it. I don't play a lot of new games very often. I play indie stuff. Almost all I play that's new. Oop. As plot as of Silas Volkmeyer, remember him? He made the 3D Scape. And he trapped the toads in it. Incredible. What a guy. Dastardly. Did he die at the end? Who knows? Oh shit. That was dumb. Lost control there a little bit with my greed on shooting the one I couldn't reach. I found the Genesis Battletoads to be much harder for some reason. So far so good. As far as I know, we haven't violated the one rule yet. That guy sucks because the camera pan helps him out a lot with his shots. It really wants you to walk into his shot when the camera goes in. Go as far as 2 perfect bullets. Thank you. I tried to randomize the sub alerts. I don't know if that's working or not, but to prevent people getting the same one over and over again once they hit like 60. Hopefully you just get a grab bag of sub alerts at that point and see which one you get out of the 20 that I have. Did I have a milestone for 4-player Battletoads? Let me see the milestones actually. Where did I list those? I think we're going to be doing that next week, regardless of the goals. I was actually planning on doing that with 3 people. We got a big event coming up next Saturday. The pit crew to push the goals of mine one last time, and that's one of the events. I think you can expect to see that. And not only that, I'm gonna try to get some Battletoads pros to join me, because I can beat Battletoads with some average level of skill. The skill of somebody who can beat Battletoads. That's about what I have. Maybe on the SNES I'm better, like speedrun level, but not the NES. I can beat it, and that's all. So I'm gonna get some players who can beat it as well, and we'll see if we can finish the game in 3-player mode. Maybe 4-player mode, if I can find a 4th sucker. Precision shooting here. Ah, crap. I missed the orbs. I think that's the first death I've taken, so that's good. I died here last time as well, but I died to the boss, so about on par with my first run, and I made it through in the first run just fine. I had 20 lives left. Most of them were lost in the eggs, and I'm gonna try to do better there. I don't know why there's 4 toads in 4-player mode. It's not canonical. I'm sorry to say there are not 4 Battletoads, but you can play 4-player toad mode pretty easily with a thing that somebody made. Alas. Name the last toad. I died again the same way. I always fall for that double shot. It doesn't feel like it's gonna do that crap. The other deaths I took were at the start of stage 6 and mostly the eggs. I don't think I died very much in stage 8. Actually, that was pretty well controlled. I think the boss himself got me, maybe. Don't let those ones go by. I don't trust them. Too far in to fail now, right? Not to that. Ask a dermatologist what the next Battletoad name should be. Still good. Died more than I should probably have died, but that's alright. I can still do this. Pretty easily, too. I have plenty of lives. Let's not lose control of this fight here. Ah! They got me. I got the life back, but that's too bad. I was so close. Try to sneak past these awful things. Alright, I didn't die on this stage. That's about where I was last time then. Try to get through here. Yeah. That was good. Two stages to go. Alright, now remember, don't collect the damn power up at the start of stage 7. There's a couple in the stage. That's the worst one. It's right in your face. Nice work. Nice work. Alright. Now, no laser, and then there's two more coming in. Pretty hot. But they're actually really hard to get. Cause they're, yeah. But then below this, the egg section, there's one directly through where I'm standing right now. And then one to the right. The spread and the rapid fire, I think. So gotta be ready for those. Now we're good for a while. That's the end of the power-ups for this stage, I think. I'm gonna take my time here, destroy what eggs I can easily get rid of, and try not to die a bunch, because I have some good opportunity to pull this off this time. We'll put Super C away. I don't think I can shoot this one very easily here, but it can be done. Why mess with it? This one can also be done, but his little fella hits the ceiling, so he's harmless. These combo ones are the bad parts, and I can cheat this one out, so... Spite breaks when you do that, but that's fine. Now, here comes nasty ones. Alright, got it. One death is way better than the 5 I took last time. Oh, we're not done here. Nice. Alright. There are obviously a lot of power-ups in this stage. Don't want to even touch them. Just gonna let them go, I think. I don't think I care about 1-ups anymore. I think I'm good on that front, so I'm more worried about messing up. Couple will be flying right through here. Reapers, basically, at this point. Hey, Gilder Sneeze, what's up? We're almost done. I'm on my way to the end of Super C. Just a little bit of stuff left to do here. I think the last power-ups in the game are... Well, there's 2 here, and then there's 2 more in front of the boss, maybe? Or is this actually the end of them? That might be it. That actually might be it. All I have to do now is win, I think. Yes, no upgrades. I got rid of the really bad ones already. This one's fine. Okay, the other thing. Just keep moving. Pretty much there. There's no way to lose now. It's over. Unless they just don't give it to me. Or this. What's this? Super C. Can't believe this. Yeah, it looks like we're doing another run, folks. We're cursed here. There's no way to unsoft lock. I have no idea how this happened, actually. I've never seen this before. Yo, boss, come on up. It's fine. I've done like 5 runs of this game tonight and I've never seen this before. I guess we're restarting. Welcome back to Super C, folks. Ah, there's no way I can fail now unless they steal it from me. I guess, they stole it from me. I don't even know what I could have done to cause or prevent that in the future. I wish there was a way to die there, at least. I could have just restarted the stage, it would have been fine. I didn't die a single time in the level. So, like... You know, I could have used my credits. That would have been fine. I'll wait here. Well, welcome in, Raiders. You get to see this run again. I was about done. But basically the run is to never touch an upgrade. I'm shooting them because I have no idea what their value actually is, but if the soldiers are worth 100 points, then the upgrade's probably worth like 5,000. That's what it feels like. That's how much 1-up value they have. I probably don't need the 1-ups at this point, but it's better safe than sorry, I think. I don't want to lose because I messed up a couple times on the spiders. This is the 3rd time I will have beaten the game with no power-ups, because I did it once already. I accidentally touched 1 rapid fire. Not machine gun, just the one that makes the gun you currently have a little better, which I feel like should count, but it does not. Because it doesn't say no power-ups at all, it says default weapon, which is that. I missed it. What did I do to cause that? Was I jumping or something? Did I just walk in? What did I do exactly? What movement could I have possibly done that screwed that up? Unclear. Maybe I should watch the clip just to make sure I am on my actual last run of this game. I was gonna do anticipation or something easy after this, but now I'm like, after my 15th extra run, I'm feeling like I'm just gonna call it after Super C's done. Oop. Yeah, it feels like the camera was not synced up somehow. But I don't know how that happened. I maybe was pushing... I know what's down there, nothing, so I probably was pushing with no carefulness at all, no caution. I bet that happens to speedrunners sometimes, and that particular glitch just seems like something that would happen if you're cruising, not when you're playing normally. Oh shit. It actually got me. Alright, let's go. Lost that one up for no reason. That's okay. With retro achievements, I'm always screwed into another whole run, no matter how close I am. I always have to do another run or two. Usually, I mess up real bad on something that's in the bag, and then I have to do 10 more runs because I can't ever do it as well as I did it when I was on that one good one. I don't trust that guy. I'll let him go. Not messing with this earthquake either. What if the B counts? I don't want to be the one to find out, but what if the B counts as power up? I'm not 100% sure that opening the pods is legal. I feel like I'm 90% sure that it is, because it should be. But I'm counting on the programming here a little bit, I guess. Let me pause just in case some guy comes running at me. I didn't catch how many lives I have. I feel like I died once so far. I might be wrong about that. So I'm probably at 5 or 6. Oh! Bubbles. Just let them go. It's time for bubbles again. I don't want to mess around with limited space on these stinkers. They are very dangerous. They move so fast. Not like he's the most harmless guy in gaming. The dude who jumps down a level doesn't even care where you are. I guess he jumps when he sees you below him, so he does care some very minor amount. That guy just left me alive. He just decided not to chase me anymore. He could have had me. Could have been the one. First one to ever kill me, maybe. Man, I always get confused there. About where I can stand. It's like I'm obligated to take a death on this guy. Ceiling boss, chandelier boss. Alright, let's go. Oh, how did I miss? I was just a little too low on the ground. Well, I'm down pretty far on the 1-ups here at this point. And that gun is in a terrible place now. It's very dangerous. Could be the end of the run, honestly. Hate that gun when it gets away with it. I don't need two of them. Alright, it's back in control. I don't think I need one-ups, I just like to have a couple in the bag for the hard parts, which are not yet. Shouldn't be dying to this. Just 3 dudes walking. Alright. I'm still in there. We were allowed to use credits for this too, so 6 lives and 2 continues. I expect to die once or twice to these faces. Rude. Yeah. Almost no way to react to that. I don't know that you even can, actually. If it comes in the wrong place, you might just be dead. Especially when I don't have a gun to kill it real quick. Like, you could maybe kill it with a spread gun or something. If it shows up right in front of you. Fuck! It's not great. Well, not very many 1-ups left. Can I get a perfect stage 6, 7, and 8 from here on out? Boss is easy. Not mess around. The worm is worth points, but screw that. I don't think it's the same worm either. It comes in new health. Maybe not. I did get it. The scariest part of this run is coming up. It's being tricked into shooting that one right there. Oh my god. Back to the start, folks. I shot at the guy, not the power-up. He put himself in the worst place. I hate the skull power-ups, man. They're all grim. I knew it was coming. I thought it was coming over to the left a little bit more. I thought I had some space. Well, now you're seeing why this challenge kind of sucks. I mean, I like the idea, but there's no way to measure that you were using a gun or not. Standard problem with these challenges. If I did this for Arcade Pit, I would want to hack it to remove it, or I wouldn't use it. This gun hurts my hands because it's a machine gun, not a machine gun. That one change would help a lot. Oh. That guy really messed me up on this fight. Oh well. They don't usually get to come out of the chopper at all. Why does the chopper ever break? Yeah, I might do that. I forget what I was using turbo. I was using turbo for roller games for fighting because I was tired of mashing the punch button after 10 hours of roller games. And it was working fine on that too. Wasn't doing great that run. It was one of the worst runs I've had for lives. I was gonna make it though. I'm sure I would have been able to do it. No, that's this time. Damn it. He was just in the wrong place. My hard-earned one up. I would have possessed it to walk all the way over there this time. Oh, wait. A lot of walls in Contra. This one just pops up like it's the head of a freaking Gundam or something. It just pops up over the cliff. They got a shot at me. Wow. Rude. Oh man, that was close. I was trying to play it safe. It was way more dangerous than just doing it normally. Elevator. Elevator. Roll up. There we go. Didn't get bubbled this time. Let's try not to die to the boss for the first time in like 8 runs. I don't know why this simple guy is getting me. Basically, he shoots right to left and then switches back the other way around, and it always fires twice on the end. And even if the pieces are missing, it continues to shoot the same timing and order, but for some reason I get confused when I'm not paying enough attention to the double shot that happens right there. So if you carve yourself a nice big chunk in the middle, it's very easy to just play it safe. But if you actually get rid of the end, it will stop bouncing off the screen. It will go all the way to the left until the cannon's on the left side. So leaving the end pieces is safer. Area 5. I died here a couple times, but I didn't mess up until Area 7 as usual. The one with the most jump scare of all power-ups constantly. All of them are. It's a vertical stage like this, but they fall onto you instead of coming up. I mean, I guess you fall into them. You're moving in the other direction, and that causes the problem. Why is this ground floating here like this? Never really thought about it much. And then when you get to the top, the sky goes away. It's a military base in the side of a mountain that doesn't really exist. More like a barracks though, really, because they don't seem to have any kind of equipment or anything. Just fellas coming up. If you pour the damage on this boss, it doesn't get to do a whole lot. But I got caught up in the spawns. Oh. I'm not messing with those. Let's just run for it. Hope for the best. Yep. Unreactable, that's what you are. No deaths. I feel like I should kill these, whether they are harmful or not, before I go forward, because they're going to stop me from shooting the things that are harmful. Oh. Don't spawn me on those. Okay. I wasn't sure where it was going to put me. I don't know if I'm allowed to grab the bomb power up either. I imagine I am, but I don't want to find out. I have no way of knowing until I get to the end either, if it's primed or not. It doesn't tell me that it's active, this one. Yeah, Red Falcon seems like he's just some guy with a big brain and alien-looking face, but he's just some dude who has an army. I don't know if he's aliens or not. I don't actually know what the backstory of Contra is. Contra 3 seems to imply that they are aliens. Big time. Contra Super Neo Contra seems to imply that one of the Contra aliens is a dog. So I'm not sure you know what to make of that. It's just a dog that talks. Cloning seems to be a thing of sorts, or at least genetically modified super soldiers like Konami on both of these, right? Metal Gear Solid vibes from Bill here? I don't know. He seems to be indestructible for some reason. Okay, don't shoot the L. No L this time. Alright, now coming up, don't shoot the rapid fire or the S. Don't even shoot them, just let them go. It's creepy crawler facehugger time. My bullet damn near hit that anyway. That's way faster. Ugh. Just gonna go. This one's less dangerous than the other ones. Doing fine anyway. Here comes the one that always seems to get me. I think the ticket is to aim upwards and not jump. Jumping is suicide. Gotta jump over the second one usually, I guess, but... Egg's defeated. I've learned egg. Alright, here we go. There's a couple straight power-ups I'm just gonna let go again, because I have, what, 9 lives? It's not even gonna bother. I could probably get one more if I really push it, but... Just like last time, I'm feeling like I'm safe, so... Got this level with no deaths last time. Looking good. This thing's orbs are so fast. Alright, now once again, unless the game says I can't win, I've won. There's only 2 power-ups left, and I'm not touching them, so. There's no way I can lose unless I lose. Gonna keep moving. No reason to worry about any of these fellas. Oops. Plenty of lives left to burn. It's getting a little hairy here, actually. Alright. I have 4 lives left to beat a really easy boss. If he shows up, if he decides to grace us with his presence, then we're in business. Hey! Things you love to see. The boss. I'm King of Contra Mountain.
The Bouncer.
Another game complete. And what game was I doing before this one that was surprisingly hard as well? Let's see. I don't even remember what I was stuck on before this. It was frustrating, whatever it was. But I think this was worse. It's Chippendale. A lot of problems with Chippendale. It's my 18th game. Doesn't sound like very many. Gotta get to work. Gotta get some more games done. I cracked the top 10% of people who have bothered to clear these, though. That's something, right? Don't worry, my inner rage is much noisier than my mic. I'm gonna host Thai Tuesday. Let me see here. What is my emote for dodgeball? It's animated. It's called Watch Out. Or What Ball. What ball is better? Do this. If you want a raid message, this is what I want. Good luck. Hey, see you later, everybody. I'm hosting over. Thanks for joining me.